Hello and welcome back to Madden 24. Tonight's going to be Colts versus Titans. And if I keep winning... Hello and welcome back to Madden 24. Tonight it's going to be Colts versus Titans. And if I keep winning, it's going to be, I think, straight to the Super Bowl, playing, I believe, the Seagulls.
From Nissan Stadium in Nashville, Tennessee.
Ooh. Yeah, Seagulls. Pretty sure. I don't know, we can check that out after the game.
The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13.
I gotta mute my mic.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Titans ready to take over on offense for the first time, and it is the now 35-year-old Ryan Tannehill who leads them out in his 12th NFL campaign.
And no excitement unless you're on the defensive team of last week in his numbers, because the only excitement he really generated was the one interception he threw.
Yeah, no touchdown pass.
Yeah, and his team wasn't real thrilled about that. And they lost the game. So I know this week has been tough on him because he's been working hard. Fundamentals, footwork, finding the right targets. And bottom line, how do they get a win?
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now it's Tannehill. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. You look at this Colt defense. Against the pass, they're toward the middle of the league, number 15 in the NFL.
And when you're getting ready to face the #1 overall offense in the NFL, it does not matter where you rank defensively because you got your hands full. You don't know what you're going to...
The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. Quiddy Pay getting in there and burying him behind the line.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. On 4th down, Ryan Stonehouse on to punt. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. It'll be a net of 40 yards there following a 43-yard punt, 3-yard return, and the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Good starting field position for the Colts as they have it 1st and 10 at their own 42. Now it's Richardson. His throw incomplete. These two teams met in Indy earlier in the year, the Colts coming out on top. So a win here in Nashville would give them the season series. Here's 2nd and 10.
I thought I went up to this one already.
The slot man in motion right. He'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. That one for Indianapolis, resulting in 15 yards and a fresh set of downs. Boy, an effective play there, getting their wideouts involved in the run game.
And what they're always hoping on that type of a play, that they can get to the end of the line and have a chance to turn it upfield as he did there. That means they controlled the blocking and took care of the defensive end or the outside linebacker to give him that lane.
And I guess I need to clarify, I said getting their wideouts involved in the run game, but of course that was actually a pass as he popped it forward. And they'll send the slot in motion left. They'll get it forward to him on the touch pass. And a great read by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line. The defensive coordinators love that. You got a cornerback willing to stick his nose in there, come up on run support, and stop that pop pass dead in its tracks.
And partner, one good thing about trying to defend that play, you should see it coming the whole way. You see the receiver coming in motion in your direction. Nice job eluding the blocker, making the play behind the line.
Is he not down?
An even better job studying the play before you have to try and defend it in a game. One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
They'll go for it and run a little touch pass here.
No,
And some good running out of the gates as he takes this up to the 33. A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. First down on a pickup of 11. So just a simple tap pass, but it pays off in a big way.
And sometimes the simple stuff causes the most problems for a defense because there's a breakdown in communication there. When that receiver goes behind the line of scrimmage and it looks like he's going in motion, someone either has to go with it or he has to be passed off to another defender. Somehow they didn't get that communicated well, and it turned into a nice play.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Again, it's Richardson. Got his man complete over the middle. That's McKenzie. And the Colts are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
Richardson got his tight end. That's complete. That's Woods. So nothing doing there, and that'll make it 2nd and goal.
That was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. Josh Downs, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Colts get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Charles, every time that he makes one of these plays, I think the front office, they get a bigger and bigger collective smile because they feel more confident that they have found their guy, their future at quarterback.
And they should feel that way. It's obvious he's a big part of why they have such a good record this season. You're right about the bright future as well, and by association, a bright future for the franchise too.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Titans coming back onto the field for their 2nd drive. And they are a game under 500 now following the loss a week ago. And this is a team, Charles, that just has not been able to string victories together.
Yeah, they're certainly going the wrong way, aren't they? Because it looked like they had things pointing in the right direction, but now they've lost 2 straight, and that means this game is vital. Extremely important because if they fall 2 games below 500, the road back into playoff contention, awfully difficult.
The numbers on the ground for Henry last week. 19 carries, 83 yards.
And as we discovered in talking with the coaching staff prior to the game, going up against a team that struggled against the run has only emboldened them to run the football. I expect 40 to 50 carries in this game.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry. And space tough to come by there as he'll get maybe a yard to the 37. Now 2nd and 9. Now Tannehill. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. Throwing on 3rd down, Tannehill. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the 1st. The 3rd down conversion successful. A gain of 11. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Back to the ground now. It's Henry. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. From the 43, here's 2nd down and a yard. Out of the gun to give to Spears. All right, so they got that one, Charles, against the center.
And let's remember how difficult it is for the center, because remember, he's got to snap the ball to put the play in motion, and sometimes you got that big guy on your nose. You got sometimes where he's coming at you at an angle. It's a difficult job for him to snap the ball and then execute his block.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. Here's Tannehill. And the catch made by Hopkins. And he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that's going to bring up a fourth down. So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard line. Second drive coming up here for the Indianapolis Colts. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. Look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. This will be taken in by Michael Pittman. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. And Richardson back to throw it. They're going right back to Pittman. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. They go right back to him for 20 and a first.
Well, as a coach, you absolutely love seeing your offense find their rhythm early, and that's exactly what we've seen so far. They had a touchdown on their opening drive, and now they connect here for another nice gain for a first down. This offense is moving the ball well, exactly as he drew it up in practice.
And the Colts are going to have a first and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taking them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up with a first and goal.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And he will score. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Josh Downs with his second TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Colts are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. I'll let you do the analysis, partner, but with every touchdown pass this young quarterback throws and with the success that his team has had, I just continue to be more and more impressed.
Let's both do the analysis. Impressed, aren't we both?
Yeah.
I mean, and why shouldn't we be? We've seen him improve throughout the year. We've seen him settle in now, and you can see the confidence of the team has grown. His confidence has grown. I think that everyone around this guy feels good about what they've seen. And it's also safe for him when he's driving home to turn on Sports Talk Radio. He's okay.
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. Phillips, he's not going to bring this one out, so they will begin the drive at the 25. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. Tannehill's throw pulled in by Hopkins. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter from Tennessee, and it's the homestanding Titans in possession. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Second down, they go again with Henry. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker. To throw is Tannehill. And that is incomplete.
Well, this first half has not gone according to plan so far offensively, or even defensively for that matter. They could use a big-time spark somewhere. but it's not going to come on this drive as they have to punt this one away.
And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. Anthony Richardson and the offense back out. 5 for 5 that last drive. Touchdown pass as well. He was clicking. Receivers, I don't want to be cliche, but running really solid routes too.
And what I love about it is when you look across any team, all right, the body types of the receivers are usually different. The way that they get open, different as well. Some of them use power to get open. Some of them use those head fakes and subtle moves. Some of them just use pure speed. And the really good ones, when they're established, they know how to push off at the end of a route, too.
That one almost intercepted, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there, and it'll be second down. Now Richardson. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. Downs going in motion right. He's going to handle it on the touch pass. He's got the first down and more. And he'll finally be taken down just shy of midfield. Give the Colts 13 yards and a first down. Richardson looking to throw this. The throw on target to his receiver, McKenzie. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. The end result, 21 yards. Charles, to move the chains that time, they had to complete it into double coverage, and they got it done.
And it's never easy overcoming multiple defenders, but he sure made it look simple. Found the right spot to exploit and won his one-on-two matchup.
And Richardson looks to throw once more. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's McKenzie. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Richardson looking to throw. And he fires one incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. 2nd and 10. Here's Richardson to throw. This is caught. And they're into the end zone, but it's not verified yet. Hold on, there is a flag down.
Pass interference. Defense.
So they saw the contact before the ball arrived. Penalty flag for pass interference.
And trying to avoid pass interference is so difficult. You're trying to slow down these skilled receivers, and somehow, some way, they make plays on the football, and sometimes you're there too soon.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's second down. In motion right is the running back. And he'll get it here on the touch pass. And he will score. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor from 3 yards out. And the Colts take a 3-touchdown lead.
And remember, partner, that's a rookie quarterback back there. Apparently, he's getting the hang of this NFL thing pretty quickly.
Yeah, 3 touchdown passes. You're right, he looks comfortable. What are they doing? Anything in particular?
Well, they keep talking about making sure they're giving him plays that fit his talents and also maybe shrinking the playbook a little bit. They did tell us that. Bottom line, he's really good.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. Taken at the goal line. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer, because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit, and if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Here's Tannehill, and he'll be brought down by the Colts. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up third.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They're not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
And they're able to bring him down at the 20. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Fielded at the 20. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Indianapolis offense ready to go again. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
2nd down, here's Richardson. What a catch by Pittman. And he'll be taken down right there at the 38. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Operating from the gun, Richardson. That is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
The throw over the middle taken in. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys. They got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground. And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
He's got Granson, his tight end, and he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. 3rd catch for him on this drive alone, and it'll give him a 1st down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They'll look to throw again. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Evan Hall, his first NFL reception, goes for 6. And the Colts continue to pull away here in this first half. Gay is on for the point after. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now. So that drive goes 8 plays. And the result for the Colts is a touchdown. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. This taken in right around the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
Tannehill. That's complete to Traylon Burks. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Tannehill able to find Henry out of the backfield. And that's good for a gain of 6. And it's second down. Here's Tannehill. Going to the right here and finding Burks. Down the right sideline. Touchdown, Titans. Traylon Burks, 56 yards. And the Titans getting closer. And remember, of course, all scoring plays need to be verified upstairs. And I think they're going to at least take a look at this. So take away the touchdown. The officials rule he did not get the football to break the plane. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he will take this one in for a Titans touchdown. Ethan Carter, his 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Titans get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and it's now a 28-7 ball game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The Colts going to take over now late in this first half. And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room. That complete to Downs. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Richardson out of the shotgun. And that's caught inside the 30. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. 35 yards the gain there. Another first down as well.
No!
So we come
I thought the fucking timer stopped!
Taking the lead to the locker room. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports.
Man, I thought the damn time was stopped at 21 seconds.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much.
I could have had
Things
another
definitely
touchdown.
getting interesting around the NFL as we begin the...
Past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action.
Oh, well.
Set to begin the 3rd quarter. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. And the Colts going to take over on offense to begin this 3rd quarter. First and 10. Here's Richardson with it. And he's got Granson over the middle. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right of the yard.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 5 catches for him in that first half, and that's number 6 that we just saw, and also a first down.
This is just more of the same. This defense has had no answer on a lot of these throws. They've let these receivers run wild, and And here's another completion for good yardage.
And that's caught by the tight end, Granson. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. Again, he'll drop to throw.
Oh, hell
That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting. And the Titans are going to take over.
I thought he could get there fast enough. That's not bad.
20-yard line. Pretty much everything went their way offensively in the first half, but now an interception on the opening drive of the third quarter.
As we know, the key to everything here, don't get careless with the football. The problem is you've got to stay aggressive as well. So where's the line between being aggressive and attacking and being overly aggressive? I think they just crossed it on that one.
Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield in man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
On second down, here's Henry. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Tannehill on third down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Titans first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then of course they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
There to stop him, Shaquille Leonard, the linebacker. 2nd and 9. They'll run it again with Henry. And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6. Back to throw, Tannehill. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They'll try the right side with Henry. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Colts territory. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. Hand off to Spears, and he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Tannehill now to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and 5. Now Tannehill. On the slant, DeAndre Hopkins. And he's down into the red zone at the 16 after a gain of 16. 1st and 10. That grab, another career milestone for him. 900 career catches now.
All right, the applause is beginning, right? The applause is going on. That puts him just outside the top 20 all-time in the NFL. Next in his sights at 903, Wes Welker.
Rarefied air. 48 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
They'll try and run for it with Henry. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Henry will get it. He's been busy today. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is the time you go play action and throw the ball.
That's to Burks, and he's got it. Touchdown, Tennessee. The 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Titans are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Now Gold for the extra point. It's up and good, and it's now 28-14. That drive a long one, spanning 15 plays. And it was Treylon Burks capping things off with a touchdown catch. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive, Richardson. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Textbook coverage right there. Played the ball, never lost sight of where it was headed, and stayed in perfect position to make a play on it. Able to keep the receiver and the quarterback in his sight lines.
Richardson's throw going to be caught by McKenzie. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Some think the teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
8th catch for him now. He's been a big factor, and it's a 1st down. Back to throw again. Airing it out deep for Woods. And it is incomplete. Good positioning there.
Hey, fucking
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
No.
And his throw here's incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
Flushed out right. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Nashville. It's the Colts. They've got control of the football. They also have the lead as we start the 4th. On 1st down, Richardson. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
2nd and 10, back to the air with Richardson. And
man, almost had that shit.
Defensively, a potential game changer, but it falls incomplete.
That incompletion certainly makes this upcoming 3rd down a little bit more crucial. They need to find the right play to convert here and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of momentum. The other side is starting to gain.
And that will be incomplete.
What the fuck, dude?
Credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
Downs going in motion left. And he'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass.
No!
Get there.
Fuck!
Stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. The Colts Colts unable to convert here on 4th down. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. And I am not sure, partner, there what the mindset was to go for it. I don't know.
And some teams just feel that possession is the key to everything. They just want to have the football in their hands. No matter how it goes to the other team, they just don't trust doing that. So they say, listen, go for it and try and finish it ourselves.
DeForest Buckner in on the tackle.
All of a sudden, they just become better. Like, they know what I'm doing at all times. Doesn't matter what fucking play I'm doing. Maybe I should play it like the play I've never used.
Tannehill. Open man, Westbrook Akine. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Second catch for him today, and they'll wind up a first down.
Wow.
Henry up the middle. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Now it's Tannehill. That's complete to Westbrook Akine. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 19 yards there on the catch and run. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 down at the 33. Now Tannehill. Looking left side, he's got it complete. And down inside the 15 he goes. That is now 19-yard gains on back-to-back plays. From the red zone now, Tannehill. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Inside handoff, Henry. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Throwing on 3rd down, Tannehill. And it's a Titans touchdown. Chigakakwo from 13 yards out. And the Titans have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th.
On that 3rd down call, the goal was to get the ball to their tight end and pick up a first down, but he wasn't satisfied with just that. They got the first down. That was the gravy. He decided to take in the whole meal and rumbled in for a touchdown.
Gold with the extra point, and now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. They've been asleep for a little while on this side of the football, Charles, and the score is just a one-score game now. Haven't had any points this half. What gives?
Let's go old school here. All right, let's get back to the basics. Get back to
dude, what? My people cannot keep the ball. What the fuck?
And make plays for you and make sure they touch it.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Richardson off the play fake. This pass caught. It's Woods. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 22 yards there, a first down. Richardson on the bootleg here. This will be swung out wide for Taylor. Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. 12 more yards there and another first down.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. Off play action. Richardson. This pass reeled in by Hall.
Bitch.
Touchdown. Evan Hall. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Colts add on to their lead, and they are also closing in on a 5th straight victory. Here's Gay now to add the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So that drive, 4 plays, and it culminates in an Indianapolis touchdown. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Titans now just about ready to take over. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. For the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
To throw on second down is Tannehill. Throw to the right, caught by, and I think the ball's out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. You can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carried around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. 81 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. On 1st and 10, Tannehill. Over the middle, he's got the tight end Wesco.
What the fuck happened there, dude?
Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. But correct me if I'm wrong, yeah, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. To throw is Tannehill. This will be caught at about the 6. So the pitch and catch good for 11. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. And here's a give to Spears. And he gets in. Touchdown, Tennessee. Tajay Spears taking it in from a yard out. And the Titans have got it back to within a score. Gold able to tack on the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. So holding will scratch off some of that return.
And I know fans get frustrated when they see penalties of this sort on kick returns, but it is difficult to do it right against these moving targets at full speed. Hard to do.
And it's nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know, there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
The throw down the field, caught by his running back. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Richardson looking to throw this. That's to the tight end Mallory. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. 4th fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got a second down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. Again, it's Richardson. Got his open man. It's Mallory. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. That one looks like he'll throw here. He's going to air it out deep for Woods. And it'll be incomplete.
Oh, he had it too.
Defensively, and it'll bring up second down. Fair to say the secondary play, whichever side you're on, hasn't really been a glowing exhibition so far, but a nice job there to prevent a long completion.
I agree with you, but at some point, someone had to make a play and try and stop this exhibition of almost speed racing that we've been watching, huh?
Yeah, it has been quarterback and receiver dominated. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. Now the Titans will use their third and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And he will score. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Will Mallory, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Colts extend this fourth quarter lead, and they are getting closer and closer to win number 11. They have to love seeing that from their young quarterback here in the fourth quarter, able to further that lead with a touchdown pass.
He didn't go turtle, did he? And you know what I mean by that. I had an old coach used to say all the time, hey, when we have a lead late, don't just tuck in and try and ride it out. Go out and play and extend the lead. And that's what he did.
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. So now
I knew you could hit the damn field goal.
Down by 2 touchdowns.
The post.
A little over a minute.
That's the first time I got him to do that.
They're in danger of a third straight loss as they come up on first and 10. Tannehill to throw. Going to throw right side here, complete. Throwing Tannehill. That one's taken in by Spears. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. They'll come up first and 10 here. Meanwhile, Tannehill's throw is on target to Burks. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. Gold to add the extra point.
Yeah, I gotta get another touchdown. 41 seconds.
And that'll cut the lead down now to a touchdown.
Alright, here comes the goal. A touchdown in 41 seconds. Can I do it?
Just 3 plays. And
Let's
it
see
was
if I
Trey
can.
Burks capping things off with a touchdown catch. So still a little over 40 seconds to go. Time enough to put a drive together if they can get this onside kick. And the Colts are going to recover the football. And that should be enough to get them home. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now this one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
And he's got his big tight end here. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. they're going to run a little pop pass here. And even though he gets out of bounds to stop the clock, it's not going to matter. That first down going to be enough to write a finish to this one. Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly
God
to their receiver.
damn, you're fucking
And he's
slow!
gonna get this one down to about the 23-yard line. Now the Colts will use their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Bro. You gotta get fucking faster,
A little
man.
pop pass here. What a great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run. Here's Richardson.
No!
And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line.
Fuck!
Roger McCreary.
I ran out of
Just will not
timeouts.
be denied. That's a loss of 7.
They got lucky
Charles,
getting past
normally when
my
you see
line
a group
of
score this
scrimmage.
many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every
My
single
defenders
one of
need to do
those
better.
in this close, high-scoring affair.
And Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one because when you have
Like,
that
all
much
of a sudden,
scoring,
they
and
just
it still
got
comes down to
way
one
better
possession
on the
game at
third
end,
quarter, and
that's
I
not
have
something
no
we see
idea
very
why.
often. In this case, these
was
offenses,
crazy.
they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.
So for Indianapolis, they continue to keep pace.
Passing and offensive yards. Yeah. I need much better fucking guys. I just don't get it. Oh, shit. Alright, well, the game froze. So I'm gonna call it a night. Probably tomorrow I'll play the next game up. I don't know who it's gonna be. I guess I can go look real quick. I don't know if I go to home and then hit resume, it'll refresh it. I think. Or not. It happened. Really? I guess I have to completely restart it. Last time, I was just able to resume, and it was like, okay. And it just reconnected. And this always takes forever to load. I don't know why.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
You talk about a big play. Hey, you don't get any bigger than that.
Oh. Is that the Bengals? Yeah, Bengals. Okay. They're 6-6. Eagles is 10-2. I'm just trying not to get another loss. That's it. Because where do I go for that? I figured that out at some point. Don't know where it's at exactly. Playoff picture? Oh, right there. Duh. Okay, so I'm in divisional. I don't really know how all this works exactly. I'm guessing whoever wins against the Browns and Steelers gets moved up to me. And then if I win from there, but I think that is more like later on, not anytime soon. So more than likely the Eagles will win. I'm gonna guess it's gonna be the Dallas Cowboys wins against the Falcons. Probably the Panthers will defeat the 49ers. I'm going to say Cowboys goes up against Eagles but loses because it's obviously going to be Eagles in the finals against me. But over on the left, most likely the Chiefs will move forward. I'm going to say the Bills move forward. And then the way it's looking, it's going to be the Browns because they're pretty high on the list. And then I'm going to take over the Browns and get moved on up. Bills versus Kansas City Chiefs. That's gonna be a close game, but I think it's gonna be the Bills, and then I'm gonna win that, and then it's gonna be me in the playoffs. I have an upgrade I can do. Yes, I definitely need that for sure. Who do I really need for this? I'm thinking wide receivers and tight ends is who I'm gonna really need. So how many points do I need exactly? 8 plus 8, that's 16. So 32. Plus another 8. Another 8. I think I might go film junkies. Yeah. I'll go awareness by 1, which will obviously be 2 because it has 2 options there. And then the strength for also the offensive lineman. And then that will be all of the offense. Defense is mostly went through. I just need roadblock for cornerbacks. Ooh. Player percentage. Yeah, I don't really care about any of this crap. Maybe later on, but once I have all this figured out. It's just very costly though. Damn. His quarterback is 96? How is that possible? Because they're fucking 16. They've lost 6 games. That doesn't make... Why is he on that team? He should be on, like, the Eagles. Or even... Obviously not Colts, because Colts ain't that great. I usually play them, so that's why I'm playing them. He should... Their quarterback should easily be on, like, the Browns or the Eagles. Maybe the Chiefs. If he's that fucking high. That doesn't make any sense. Like, his team must suck. Pass yards, 3,000? Jeez. Okay, hang on. Oh, I'm good. Besides defense and rushing. Ooh. I'm number 1 in offense PPG. I don't know what that means. Passing, I'm number 1. Rushing, not so great. Which I'm working on. Defense, passing rush. Pretty good. Slightly worse on the passing defense, but oh well. Wow. Passing TDs, number 1. I think I'm good. Besides giveaways. Third down conversions, pretty good on that. Not number 1, but pretty good. Had some rough calls there. Ooh. Alright. Well, that's the rundown for next game. But I'm not going to be playing that tonight. I'm going to go ahead and try to go to sleep. So I hope you guys have a good night/day, and I will see you all next time. Thanks for watching.